Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots, Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him, and it's Reed in at the 5. And for the Celtics, we've got Robert Williams, Al Horford out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Delano Banton, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of the season. Lots of miles traveled by everyone, including broadcasters. You got a favorite NBA city?
Hey, B.A., you are spot on, especially when it comes to us broadcasters. But a favorite NBA city? You know, I've always liked Atlanta.
And the jam by Brown.
Come on, Jalen, that's just ridiculous.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Here's Reed. Brown with some nice D. Porzingis passes to Brown. Shoots over Reed. And Brown, the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Brown's got his second basket on the night.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
11 feet out, and that one's good from Conley. And here's Horford. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Count it. Brown's got 6.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Here's Minnesota. 4-point game. Last time they met in Minneapolis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Pass to Benton. Up and over Conley. Another one falls for Boston.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam can? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Williams on the wing. 19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Brown against Conley. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. The Celtics have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Horford left side. Over Edwards. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Pass to Edwards. Reed against Porzingis. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Now Porzingis. Over Reed. Money from 17 feet out.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Dallas. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Boston, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
And the basket by Towns.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Left side, Edwards. Pass to Towns. Shoots it from the corner, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Here's Walsh. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
The Timberwolves trail. It's Edwards on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Brown with the block.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
2 minutes.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Brown. He's got 6. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 9 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Milton. Towns outside. Back to Milton. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside, Brown. And the jam by Brown.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Alexander Walker to the inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Pass to Brown. The 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Milton. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good off the glass. Milton's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Walsh can't get it to go. And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the paint. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Anderson. And that one's drained from the low block.
Tremendous offensive execution. Just trying to get as many clean looks as possible.
Cornette passes to Brown. There's the triple. And the Celtics another 3.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment.
19.
Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting 56% today. We've got Jason Tatum, Robert Williams out there with Luke Cornette. Then it's Jaylen Brown, and it's Porzingis in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. You know, there's some great ball handlers in the league today, but maybe not as much as in the past, RJ.
Well, most teams are more focused on ball movement now, BA. Passing is the emphasis, not ISO play. But at the end of the day, you better have a guy late game that can do the ISO work.
Williams, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Edwards for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Anderson. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Alexander Walker. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there. Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
And Minnesota calls time here. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Both teams making some changes here. Chance now to show you the best three-point threats at shooting guard over the past month. Jaylen Brown, #1.
It's not surprising that he's doing damage from deep. Guys at his position are asked to make this a staple of their offensive arsenal, and he's doing exactly this.
Here's McLaughlin. Rebound Boston. They've led by as many as 14. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brown. And the Celtics lead by 13. Pass to Conley. Now here's Reed. Back to Conley. Here's McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Walsh. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Conley looking for an opening. Another miss by Minnesota. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Brissett. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Anderson against Williams. Reed for 3. The rebound by Brissett. Boston on offense. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Here's Brown. And it's Boston scoring again.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Towns, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And Milton subbed in for McLaughlin. Here's Conley. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Celtics have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Here's Hauser. The shot misses. McDaniels with some nice D. Outside Milton. Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. Great D that time from Porzingis. And here are the Celtics. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Anthony Edwards.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Peyton Pritchard.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Milton passes to Towns. Conley with the ball. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brogdon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Brown against Conley. Shoots over Brown. And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Brown's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's McDaniels. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Pass to Brown. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Brown.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Towns. The kick out to Milton. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from 3. Milton's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Down low. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Brown.
At 7-3, tough to challenge Porzingis' shot without making contact. That could have drawn a whistle.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Edwards. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. He gets it up. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much, fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 29 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They didn't push around, not protecting the hook, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Brown. A good-looking shot from the wing. Brown's got 31 points.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Conley. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And so he makes both from the line. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
One of the premier scoring wings in the NBA, Jaylen Brown is at it again.
Timberwolves shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And here's Reid, defended by Porzingis. Reid against Porzingis. Here's Conley. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
Look at the toughness from Conley. He's seen a lot in this league and won't go down easy.
Here's Brogdon. Here's Porzingis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Conley passes to McDaniels. And here's Reid. Pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Towns outside. Takes a 13-footer. And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night. Brown against Edwards. Back to Brown. Here's Porzingis. Minnesota with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Towns, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Towns has got 8.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
That one goes. Count it. And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer. The Celtics got their man, Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance their roster and acquire a 2-way tower in his prime.
Minnesota calls time here. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for Coach to change that.
changes for Boston. Brissett's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Tatum in for Hauser. Anderson's checked in for the Timberwolves. McLaughlin comes in for Edwards. Here's Towns, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA is the last of the 5 major U.S. pro leagues to sign a new TV deal with the existing one concluding after this season. Now talks are heating up, and the new deal expected to include traditional cable networks along with some streaming channels, guys. One thing seems clear, it should amount to a big raise for the league and for its players.
Interesting point. They'll like that. Thanks, Allie. Towns gets the bucket.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Brissett's shot is good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
McLaughlin pass to Towns. Knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 15.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Outside, Brown. Let's go with a 3. On target from range.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
To the middle. And that one's good from Conley. 12 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. And they recover it. Nails the baby hook. Brown's got 40 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
A minute and a half left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And the shot's good.
McLaughlin.
A minute 20 left in the 3rd quarter. Brown passes to Tatum. Over McDaniels. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Towns. Inside. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Walsh. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Conley passes to Towns. Nice move. And he lays it up and in. Towns has got 11 in the 2nd half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Pass to Conley. Towns outside. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brown scanning the floor. To the inside. Here's Walsh. No good off the back of the rim. McDaniels with it. Pass to McLaughlin. 4-3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics. A huge 24-point lead for them. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. Back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. O'Shea Brissett out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Walsh in at the 3 slot. That's the Boston 5.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Brissett. Brissett's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Now here's Edwards. Defense right on him. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Alexander Walker. He buries it from 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
For Boston, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Brown. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brown's got 42 in the game.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Reed passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Assisted
just
by
rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Tatum. Anderson pulls it down. The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. On the wing, Milton from behind the arc. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Walsh, guarded by Edwards. 2 points. That one goes.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Milton passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. Pass to Brissett. Over Anderson. And the jumper from the wing offline. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Milton against Tatum. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Boston's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. And Brogdon with the stuff.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. And the NBA really knocked it out the park with this one. He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And Boston calls time here.
Headed to the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out Towns. The three is up. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Brown. With the drive. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Timberwolves ball.
Five to shoot. A deep three. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtics ball.
.146 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. In transition. And it's Milton. That time on the assist from Towns.
With that long reach, Towns picks it, then has the awareness to get the ball up the floor.
And another dime for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Oh, they get a hand on it. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And looking at their record after this victory, this will be their 37th of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the...
Yet another assist.
The passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
Well, that one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Williams. Another possession, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second all-time for most assists in a game. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.